They stole my channel. And to that person, you got me. Hijacked, guys. We were hijacked, hacked, taken over, compromised. A lot of you got that notification. You showed up here, you saw a stream of a certain set of people who I do not endorse or have nothing to do with. The channel had multiple forums, mostly of people I do not support. Got an email, didn't realize it was funky. Usually I'm very spot on with those. I see them, I see like a weird email, and I just know what's happening. But this time, for some reason, I didn't see it because the brand that it was posing as was very, very similar to a brand that I was kind of already talking to. So I just thought, yeah, maybe I'm popping in those circles. Went back and forth via email, then got a PDF, and in the PDF there was a link, and it was only when I clicked the link, and then certain funky things happened on my computer, and I just knew something was off. Immediately, I started deleting everything, and then I went to check the email, and lo and behold, it was funky. It stunk. But I kind of thought I got rid of it all. I did some research on my own. I thought I'd knocked it out. But eventually, like a day or two, I got some like Google notifications, Google verification codes that I didn't prompt. And then I knew something was up. I went to my channel. I went to Google, beefed up security a little bit. And then I thought I was safe. But no. I probably should have hit up Team YouTube or somebody versus sleeping on it. Because then the next morning, it was all gone. Y'all got notifications, you showed up, and the rest is history. Now, this is not the first time I'm seeing stuff like this on YouTube. Normies, a couple people have had these issues before, and it's usually some brand and there's some link. And this is assuming that is what caused it. I actually ended up taking my laptop to Best Buy, and they couldn't find any spyware or malware, but I'm still on high alert. But they did find some suspicious stuff on the browser. Got rid of all of that, but the damage was done. The channel was down for days, thousands upon thousands, like 6,000 and something confused unsubscribers later. And now we back. The go-to move is to log on to Twitter and just scream for help. Just yell, help, help. And shout out to y'all. Y'all came through. You make sure that Team YouTube on Twitter saw it. Everybody saw it. The post actually did pretty decent. So thousands of y'all showed love and showed support. Liking the post, retweeting, quote tweeting, talking about it on your own, making your own posts actually. I tagged Team YouTube as well. I posted everywhere I could. My Discord, Instagram stories, Facebook, Twitter, of course. I couldn't get into YouTube or anything Google. Everything Google, I was logged out, so there's not much I could do. And then I had issues with like a recovery email, so it was a huge mess. I literally could not do anything. And I was just there watching the whole channel getting taken over, subscribers going down, and getting a live stream from random stuff that is not associated with me in any way. And so a lot of you guys unsubscribed. Probably seeing a channel you don't know, even though you don't recognize, and all of a sudden you're subscribed to it. It makes sense that you unsubscribe. And a couple people on Twitter let me know that, oh, they didn't know they had already unsubscribed and, plan to get back on it once I got back on. The support was huge. Shout out to Jackie from Sad Day M making posts. Other people who have decent followings online showing love. Modern Day James, another stellar artist. Y'all should check him out. He went through a similar thing. He hit me up. He actually just called me on Instagram out of the blue. Never spoken to this man, but I just picked it up when we were just chopping it up as if we'd known each other already. Yeah, I thought it was a little funny, but in the moment I was figuring stuff out and running around, going to Best Buy, listening to YouTube, going back and forth, and Twitter DMs and Gmail, and finding a way to eventually talk to them through another Gmail. Like I was running all over the place, but he was giving me some tips and how it went down for him and how long it took before he got his channel back. DJ Welch, Jolly Arts, Black Sun Toby, Jackie A on Twitter was also shooting tweets at YouTube, and even some of the people that the channel took over to look like. Coterie Inc., Team YouTube eventually pulled through, and RDC as well hit me up. I didn't even ask.
We all going up.
Got some texts and some DMs from Ben from RDC, and they hooked me up with some YouTube contacts, and we were able to ramp things up. So I was already making moves and talking to YouTube support, but I think once you have bigger names involved and their own YouTube support and manager and all of that, once all that got in the mix, it did speed up a little bit. And so shout out to them. Didn't ask for it, so they pulled through. Really cool dudes. DreamCon was not too long ago. Had a blast there. Would do it again if they have me. And so after a couple running around, after a couple days of you guys being confused, we're back. And in that time, it did get me thinking, you know, what would happen? What would happen if I don't get the channel? To be fair, especially after Team YouTube reached back out to me and we started talking in DMs, I kind of knew I'd get my channel back. I was still concerned about the damage that would happen to the channel. And I really was confused as to how they couldn't disable the channel at least. Just to shut the channel temporarily down so that there wouldn't be that much damage when I get it back. All the videos were privated. All the customizable stuff was changed. I had to go back in there and fix it. But there was damage done. There was a money bump, which I'm assuming was from their stream, but they don't see. I don't know. That part is still a little confusing as to how that worked. But it did shock me that they couldn't just disable the account. In fact, they tried, but somehow whoever is behind all of this was still able to maneuver through that and just still stream whatever they wanted to stream. There was even a time I got back into the account briefly and I got knocked out again. So it was a mess. I was running up and down. But during that time, even though I knew, yeah, I'll get this channel back most likely. I've seen this playbook before. You go to Twitter and then you pretty much yell. YouTube probably needs their own strong chat communicating system or something where you don't necessarily have to use Twitter, but that's where you go to first, right? I knew that part. But it got me thinking, you know, what would happen if this whole channel just went capiche, poof, gone, done? And part of me, after like the first day of being a little bit pissed off, part of me started thinking, I could probably do it again. 500,000 subscribers is a lot, but I've learned a lot over the years and I could probably do it again. The only thing that would hurt would be the loss of the content itself. Like, I've put in so many years, so many good videos, helped so many people. That content, some of it I do still have, but a huge chunk of it would just be lost. I don't have the content anymore. I don't have it backed up. I don't have all of it backed up. So that part would definitely hurt. But could I do it again? Probably. Do I want to? Not really. But if I had to, that's probably what would happen. I'll be pissed for like a day and I'll be back to it, and I think I could probably do even better the second time around. But luckily, we don't have to figure that out. We don't have to figure it out. We're here. 99% of the response to all of this has been great, positive, so shouts out to y'all. Some of you even made videos talking about it, expressing your displeasure about the whole system, and I really appreciate all the support I've gotten. Whether it be the videos on YouTube or the people throwing a bunch of tweets or, you know, reaching out to me via Instagram DMs. My DMs were flooded. All the artists, like I mentioned, and then some, you guys were showing support, which I really appreciate. Again, shout out to RDC, Mark, Ben, the whole crew that helped out. That meant a lot. Jackie and the rest of the Saturday AM team, y'all pulling through. Jackie A, all the artists, everybody who supported. Jackie had a comic issue just released, so y'all can check that out as well. So for everybody who unsubscribed, please do the engagement stuff. Let's get it back up. We're well on our way to 600,000 subscribers. Maybe we can do it. We're going to be back and better than ever. So please hit the button, engage as best as you can. Hopefully not too many of you unsubscribed. Do it. But I'm back. They tried to take me down. We ain't going nowhere. Yeah. And more videos to come. In fact, I have a bunch of, well, not a bunch, but a couple videos in the chamber. What are you playing with? Also have some cool Saturday AM announcements. Some of which will blow your mind. Stuff that's never been done. At least not in this capacity. Cannot wait to announce. We survived. You hear me? We survived. Ain't going nowhere. Woo! But I'll make a name for myself. Here today. And to the person who hijacked the channel, God bless you. In fact, I have a bunch of, well, not a bunch, but a couple videos in the chamber. What are you playing with?